It's not a podcast.
It's a Garcast.
And this is the world according to Gar.
To the world according to Gar. You are listening to Garcast episode number 360. I am Gar. With me, as always, is the Garfather.
It's a full 360, Gar.
Oh, let's bring this right back around, baby. Come on, let's go. How's it going, Garfather?
I'm good. Beautiful day.
Great to see you. You sound very sultry. Voice sounds good on the mic today.
Thank you very much.
Nice. I'd like to introduce our special guest from some fake hotel in the world. It is Den Bob.
Hello, and I am so happy to be here. Thank you. I think today is going to be a special show. 360 is a special number.
360.
So many things with 360.
What about, what give us some stuff about 360?
360 degrees.
Yeah.
Divisible by 12.
That's big.
Divisible by 20 as well. A lot of divisors. 360 days in the banking year for calculating interest.
Oh.
That was, you stole mine.
How's everybody doing?
It has 24 divisors, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that probably one of the most, huh?
It's got to be one of the most. Go ahead, ask that. What number has the most divisors?
Where's Pepper when we need her?
The answer is, there is no single number that has the most divisors.
No.
Think about that.
How about
How's
that?
Possible?
Sure,
However,
because I guess it goes to infinity. Every multiple of 360 would have yet more divisors.
Yeah, I mean, you look for the highly composite numbers, the ones
All right,
that have more
look for the number
divisors.
with the most divisors that is less than or equal to 360. And then we move on.
Less than or equal to 360.
Just a little math fun.
Math, nothing like some math fun on a Wednesday lunchtime afternoon podcast.
Less than 360? I think we stumped the son of a bitch. The numbers less than 360 that have the most divisors are 240 and 336. They have 20 divisors.
Okay, so 360 is the most, up to 360.
It's the winner.
That wins. You know who else is good at math?
Who?
Matthew.
Matthew Bosco?
He just got notice today. This is breaking.
He's turning
And I
around.
feel bad that
He's doing a
pulling
360?
360 and coming home?
Unfortunately, 360 puts him back in the same direction.
360 leaves him. 360 leaves him.
Good point.
I don't know if you were being funny or not, Mike. I wasn't sure. That's why I kind of let in that way.
Go ahead.
He officially passed his PE exam,
Oh.
so he can now buy a stamp and approve things.
Excellent.
Mail things, too?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's the same stamp. He'd have to buy an
that's
additional
it. I
stamp.
got it.
Can we go to him for a passport?
Probably another stamp. But if you
he-
wanted to build a bridge,
Nice.
he
That's
could
pretty
stamp
cool.
whether it would be adequate or not.
Okay.
Is his name on the stamp, or is it a stamp where he then signs his name into the stamp?
Oh, I think it's like the notary stamp.
Awesome. That's
Yeah,
cool.
and he has to put PE with no periods after his name.
What he should have done was not told you, and then gotten the stamp, stamped a piece of paper, and mailed it to you. That was he still should do that.
It'd be nice if, like, in Game of Thrones, he could put, like, his stamp on the
Wax.
wax or something like that.
So he actually, I lied. I told a lie. He still needs to get a couple more years' experience before he can get the stamp.
Come.
Wait.
But he got the test
You just
done.
said he...
Yeah, all he could do. So this test he got before the experience. He just has to not get fired for the next year.
Okay. I'm thinking, right here, I'm thinking he's got a stamp.
You were thinking of a bridge that you wanted to get approved.
No, I'm just thinking of the stamp. I don't give a shit about a bridge.
Is anybody really building bridges unless we knock them down like we did in Maryland now?
He's building a bridge. That's his project right now down in Virginia.
Is he replacing the one that went down? What was it, the Francis Scott Key Bridge?
This is another bridge. This is a bridge over a highway where they're not shutting down the highway.
That's not a bridge. That's an overpass.
You think he's exaggerating? He's taking too
He
much
doesn't have a
credit.
stamp. They didn't put him on a bridge. They put him on an overpass.
This is like Junior and the Second. This is completely different things.
You can't build a bridge without a stamp.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess we had a very wild Father's Day weekend. I know we all of us had lots of stuff going on. And since we're talking about Matt, Bob, how was your weekend?
It was my retirement weekend. Probably the worst Father's Day in the history of Father's Days.
Oh.
The two boys. I lie. That's not really true because people. I shouldn't have said
Well,
that.
I
but
mean,
in jest,
it probably was the worst.
No,
I mean,
no,
they're
no.
usually pretty nice, aren't they?
people have, and I say that because it's
Your history, not the history of fathers.
correct.
Your
there
history
are
of
fathers who had a
Father's
much worse
Days.
day, and they're listening right now, saying, "Dan Bob, you're an idiot. You're a moron for making that comment."
I don't think so. I think it's fair game.
We understand.
You're looking in your world.
So Matthew pretty much on Sunday packed up and moved to Virginia forever.
What time did he leave?
About 12:30.
Oh,
And then-
stayed late.
and then-
He had breakfast with you?
Yeah. We spent the weekend together. It was great. But
Did
then
he make
Sunday-
breakfast, or did you make it? Did you guys just buy like
and
bagels or
breakfast
something?
was a nothing, non-memorable. I don't even remember. I was so upset all day.
Yeah.
So he and then to put salt on the wound, Andrew left with him. So he dropped Andrew
drove
off
with
in the
him?
city. Yeah,
Just
Andrew
to make
drove.
it more dramatic. Yeah.
Yeah, just to make it more dramatic.
Did you cry?
After, for sure.
Not when
did.
you was leaving? You waited till
No,
after
I
you
held
left?
it in. I put on the happy face. I'm so happy for him. It's amazing opportunity.
Colleen, she cry?
Yeah, but I think I was the emotional one, so she had to be the support one.
What?
So I think that she will now be. I experienced my
I'm sorry.
emotions. I'm
The woman
kinda
you
getting
live
through
with.
it.
I
So I
apologize.
think but the technicalities I think are more appropriate here. Am I still a father? Like you would still call an ex-president
Absolutely.
Mr. President, even though
Absolutely.
he's
Continue.
not a president.
I still call him my dad. He's a father.
But
my
I'm not
stepfather.
really. I'm not an active father anymore. I'm a retired father.
You never retire. It never ends.
I mean, do you never retire from being a president? Do you never retire from being a chief of the? You do. You retire. Day-to-day decisions are not mine anymore. I can act in a
I think
consulting capacity.
father for life, bro. Unless
I'm
they
sure
kick the bucket.
It's more of a consulting role at this point. Maybe I'll get called out for an extraction of some sort, but I think for the most part, I'm on my way to retirement.
Very interesting.
But it was hard. So, I'm so happy for him. He has an amazing future ahead of him. There's zero variations where he should have said, I'm not going to take this opportunity. Mm-hmm. I mean, other than the one where he says, I'm just going to miss my dad too much and I don't want to be there anymore. Other than that one, everything else is great. So I pretty much just got to suck it up. I got to start shopping for plane and train tickets. So
You can go down with Nick. Nick's going this weekend to visit Nayeli.
So is he doing a train, Acela, Breezy?
I don't know how he's going yet. I think he
Breezy
might be
Airlines?
driving this time. I'm not sure. Let me tell you some good news though, Dan Bob.
Bring it. I would love good news. I need
Maria,
it.
Saturday night the boys were down at Muratori's. Maria went down there as well. She saw Matt.
Wait, are you going to divulge something here amongst the millions and maybe betray somebody's confidence? You might not want to say.
I don't know. I think
Just
it's his fair
consider it.
game. I think it's his fair game.
Cats
I mean,
out
you
of
could be
bag.
destroying relationships here.
No, not at all.
Bring
Maria's like, Matt, I can't believe you're leaving. I'm so sad. You're moving away. He's like, I don't know why everybody keeps saying I'm moving away forever.
father
This is not forever.
Oh.
I'm just going down there temporarily for work. This is
Well, you
what
see-
he told her.
Yeah, you're not reading between the lines. Okay, so that's that same mind screwing that other industries do. So nothing is forever, right? What's forever? Everything comes to an end.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the first one, lie. Read between the lines. It's indefinitely. Secondly, he has a new residence with a new address. That's called moving.
If you didn't buy it, you rented it, right?
Yeah.
Not even. I think his company is paying for it for
So
him.
that's a temporary housing.
This
So
is
that would
pretty
go in-
temporary.
And there is no return date.
There's
So
no-
all of this sounds like I'm moving.
Okay.
I think it was a defense mechanism. It was hard for him it was hard for even him to come to terms.
No, because if another person could have easily said, like, oh my God, I'm so happy to be leaving New York. I'm never coming back to this place. He didn't say that.
I don't know. Maybe he'll be. So his company was awarded the new Penn Station renovation.
Oh,
Right?
Last time I checked, that's in New York.
Could
Dude.
you imagine? Could you imagine when then that thing gets going? They bring him back?
there you go.
Should I write to his company recommending him?
Do
as a
something
commuter?
like on Everybody Loves Raymond when
Yes.
Robert's
the
mom
mother-
wrote to the police detective or whatever it was.
Yes.
We got this fax here, Robert. Yeah, you should do that. You saw how well I worked in the show. Good for him.
How about you guys?
Mike had a great Father's Day weekend. Mike, you were at the Shinnecock. You got some cock going. Tell us about the cock.
Today's the
Oh,
first
we need
day.
to know about the cock.
Today's the first day I'm not tired.
That is an exhausting day. You're in the sun, especially Shinnecock. There's no shade. There's no
Wasn't
trees.
hot. Wasn't hot.
Really?
I wore a hooded sweatshirt most of the day.
No way. Because of the wind.
It's like 35-mile-an-hour wind.
I know, but you're still soaking in that sun. It still beats you up.
Oh no, absolutely, but I wasn't like sweating.
Yeah.
You are standing the whole time,
Yes.
right? So you stood. So give me the whole thing.
Tell us about the cock.
we
I mean,
know
the
what the plan
train
was.
ride
We're gonna
out,
go
So
the trophy, Rebecca.
Montauk first.
what we did was we opted for the Montauk train. And then my nephew mentioned this idea, so once it was in my head, I'm like, we got to do that. But I don't think we had to do it, but we did it. He was like, let's go to Hunter's Point so we could be the first people on the train instead of going to Jamaica where it could be a zoo. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, I thought you were going to be in Montauk the day before. You didn't
Talking
do
about-
that plan?
Sorry. I was assuming that you were following that. I should have said it. Friday, yes, the day before.
Oh, so we're going all the way back. Yeah,
Go
well,
to
that was
Montauk, go to
the
Montauk
Hunters
on
Point
Friday.
train was a genius recommendation.
Yeah, now you can't take a train to Hunters Point.
You take the subway.
Right, so we took the train to Woodside. 3:15 from Floral Park. We surfaced to the street level at Woodside and loaded up with beers. I brought a cooler with me. Then we took the 7 train to Hunters Point. Perfect. Got a 4-seater for the 3 of us, which was great. Probably wouldn't have got a 4-seater if we went to Jamaica. I think because it was a holiday, the train wasn't that crazy, but it was
Right.
busy. And then we rolled out. We got to Montauk at 7:55 p.m.
Perfect.
We were starving. So, like, we could walk to the house from the train. It's like a mile. But I was like, we have no food. Like, there's nothing there. So we took a cab. I assumed the brewery would be open. So we took a cab to the brewery because there's a pizza place next to it, but the brewery was closed. So we got the pizza and we took it back to the house. It was nice, just chilled out. Of course, their friend was around, so the 2 of them took a cab into town and went to a bar. I just stayed in the house because I was like, we have to get the 7 a.m. train. It's the only train.
Got to plan the night before. Right, planning comes the night before.
So I rested.
Yeah.
They got home around 1,
Oh,
which is nothing for them.
yeah.
Woke them up. I don't know what was happening. My nephew set his alarm for 4:15. So there's an alarm wailing at 4:15 in the morning. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I walk into the other bedroom. I swipe it. He wasn't even moving. I go back to bed. 4:30. Same thing.
Oh,
The F. Go back in and shut it off. 4:45. Again. And
Wait,
now,
how did you shut it off? Did you
it's an
snooze?
iPhone, so you can just swipe off. You know, it's like on the
So
screen.
he had multiple. So this was not a snooze. You didn't snooze by accident.
Correct. Not a
Wow.
snooze. So now, and also his freaking watch is ringing. Even after I swiped it, so now I'm punching his watch on his wrist and he's not waking up. And then he finally wakes up. He's like, "Wow." And I'm like, do you have any more alarms set? Somehow I fell back to sleep till 6. It was funny. He was whatever.
you're lucky you fell asleep. I don't think I would have gotten back
I know,
to sleep.
I don't know. So now it's blowing like 40-mile-an-hour winds. The bay in front of the house looked like we were in the North Atlantic. It was insane.
Yeah.
So we walked a mile to the train. We made it no problem. Ride to Shinnecock, piece of cake. Very organized. You get off. They had conductors check your ticket. It was only $3.75 that train ride.
That's great.
And then so I liked how they spaced it out. Conductors, then you walk a good bit, like in a contained area, then security, like bag check if you had it. You could have brought a bag. I didn't know. You could have brought food. You could have brought all sorts of shit. We didn't do that. And then we were in. It was like set up like a village. It was pretty cool. It was like, we were there early, 8 o'clock. So we did a lot of the fun stuff. Like you could play out of a sand trap. You could, drive a golf ball, I hit the Amex stuff, that Platinum coming through again. Lots of free Amex tchotchkes, a free
nice.
Amex water bottle for the day that clipped to your belt. And refill stations all over the place. A radio where you could listen to the commentators.
Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah. Amex used to do that. I remember they've always had that Bethpage. You can get the headsets.
Yeah,
you can
cool.
hear the
and then the merch
announcers.
tent, they were all excited about the merch, was like enormous. It was freaking insane.
Yeah.
So that was fun. They bought a shitload of stuff, and then you could check your bag with the merch, so you could pick it up at the end of the event.
Oh, you don't have to carry it around.
And then we, the first thing we did, which I could have done all day, was sit at the driving range.
I was going to say, the driving range is awesome.
That was my favorite part, I think.
Yep.
Really?
It was so cool because
So who'd you get to see practicing the
they would
early
come out
round?
a half hour before their tee time. The caddy would put a sign in a little slot so you knew who it was because you're looking at their back. I could have sat there all day. So
Was there anybody who was more impressive than anybody else at the range?
all just cranking the ball.
They all crank them.
And I think the last time we were at Bethpage, actually had a monitor that actually had the tracker of the balls as well going. Did they have that set up there?
They had a big, they did have a screen that was telling you how far it went.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That was cool. And then I had these tickets to get our picture taken with the trophy. So I had 2 tickets. I didn't know how that was going to work. It started at 10 o'clock. I was talking to Liam. I'm like, we got to find where this is. I don't know where this is. And the girl sitting 2 rows in front of us at the driving range was like, it's in front of the clubhouse, and just come find me. I'm in charge. I'm like, perfect. So we go, we waited, and then they would take 6 people at a time. I thought it was only going to be 2 of us. Like my other nephew bought I should have said, he bought a ticket online for like $220 so he could come with us.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, how many in your party? I'm like, 3. She's like, okay. And they walked us like up to the players, like where the players' tent was. Like where they ate,
where they
all
sign the cards and everything
and
afterwards,
we hung
right?
left, and there was a tent where they do the press conferences.
Mm-hmm.
And we went in there; it was empty, set up for reporters, like all the seats. And then, like, I posted a picture on the Discord. Up at the desk where they would sit for their press conferences was the freaking U.S. Open trophy. And she's like, "Just don't touch it. You can do whatever you want. I'll take your phones and take pictures of you." I'm like, "Okay." Took like, single shots, all of us. It was freaking great. It was cool.
That's amazing.
Very tiny, not that big. It's like
it's all relative. I thought it was big.
maybe back in the day the people were smaller.
Yeah.
So it seemed big. Now,
It's no Stanley Cup, but
so we did that, and then we headed out onto the course. We just wung it, like the early people I had never really heard of, but the 2 amateurs were together.
Yeah, it was really cool. They ended up together on that.
So both Saturday and Sunday they did.
Yeah, both days.
So we walked out with them to 1, 2, and then had a couple, and then we just like you said, Bosco. All of a sudden it was like 3 o'clock, and I'm like, I haven't sat since.
so you never went to one of the grandstands where they have the seating.
We did that at the end.
Okay.
But so then they had concessions everywhere, like, and kind of tucked away nicely. Like there's no trees there, right? So it's wide open.
Yeah.
But they would like put these little villages like behind the big grandstands, so you don't see them on TV.
Yep.
So that was cool.
I think the one thing I noticed on TV is you're kind of like Bethpage. You're a little more on the course and a little closer to the players. Like there's really not a lot of.
Oh no, there was. I mean, I could have slapped Rory in the ass.
Okay,
all
right.
Like, and it wasn't crowded. I was on the rope everywhere. Like,
Did you witness any admonishment from the players to the crowd?
neither direction. Everybody was
In your experience, there was no heckling.
nothing. A lot of, like, if somebody hit a good shot, like I did it too. I was like, "Yo, what, good shot, man!" Like the name and the guys we all know, like, wouldn't acknowledge the crowd, but like the other guys would give you a little wave, like thanks.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like Speed had the biggest crowd following him, bigger than Rory. I was surprised.
Mm-hmm.
The amateur, that kid that's 17, he must have looked like a baby, right?
I got right next to him when he teed off by accident. We were like walking, and all of a sudden Liam's like, "Hey, Miles, it's Miles something, and the other guy are teeing off, and like literally, I'm in the tee box on the rope. Like the guy, I could feel the wind of his freaking. And I looked at his face, and I'm like, holy crap! It looked like he was like 9. You know?
So
Yeah.
that's interesting. Real reporting from the street as opposed to what we're hearing on the news, because the news reporting is that everybody from Long Island are classless, and we don't deserve to have the U.S. Open again.
Apparently on Sunday, what's his face was getting.
I mean,
I don't know.
watching the show, like I watched a lot of the Open on Sunday,
But it
you
couldn't
can
have been
tell
that
they were rooting for Scotty and not really rooting for
Wyndham.
Yeah,
Wyndham or any. Oh, actually, it'd be really mostly him.
if I was there, I would have been doing the same thing, not for Scotty per se, but like I would.
I wanted it close.
get close because it was
Yes.
blowing him out.
I don't know if I would have cheered when he like would roll off into the sand and stuff, but they did. And you know what? If you're spending $200 on a ticket and you want to fucking cheer for somebody making a mistake, then go be it. I just don't like if you're cheering when or screaming when they're in the motion of their swing.
Yeah, I think it was exaggerated.
But-
like that. Get over yourselves, you Europeans.
Come on,
I mean, the second thing is, how do you know the people that were yelling were from Long
Long
Island?
Island.
Right?
Who the
I
hell
mean,
else would trek out there?
maybe
That's
we
the one
shouldn't
thing.
just.
It
Maybe
should
we
never-
shouldn't let people in
Yeah,
anymore.
they should not be allowed to host a major sporting event there. It's ridiculous.
So I
Coming
had,
back in 10 years.
somebody from Georgia had come to see the Open with his family. It was him, his 2 kids, his wife, and his 81-year-old mother. Was not satisfied with the experience on the train. Said that they were very unruly passengers. That was the only feedback I got through a third party.
When you think about it, you're putting that there, and they're like, "Why isn't it packed?" Like, it's the hardest place to get to. Like,
Yeah.
even with the train, it's fine, but like anybody taking the train, it was like at least a 2-hour ride. You know, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's far. What time is the last train leaving there?
it was 9 o'clock, I think, 9:30, something like that.
So, all right, and then real quick, big takeaway. What? All right. So you said the driving range. Was there a particular player, or particular swing, or particular something that you saw that stood out?
No player overly impressed me. It was like,
I mean, they were all amazing. I get
yeah,
that.
It
One
was.
over the other. They're so close.
That was one of the hardest days.
yeah, like they didn't. It was
Like
cool,
wind
like,
was ridiculous, wasn't it?
The wind was insane. I don't know. I think I would say I didn't know how hilly the course was because
Okay.
like for 9, like we followed Spieth on 9, and like to where the green was, like it was like climbing a mountain. Like to get
Right.
up there, that was insane. And there's another part of the course. I don't know. It was cool.
It's a cool experience, right?
If I was a member of Shinnecock, I would never be a member. I mean, that's like saying if this woman would sleep with me, she would never would. If I was a member, I wouldn't want to be a member. If I was a member, I wouldn't play. Why would I want to play that course?
Yeah, great.
I'm sorry.
Great.
I mean, that was insane.
Yeah,
Do you
it's-
mean to tell me that normal people can play that golf game? Am I
But-
so far away from my golf game that I couldn't even play at this place?
I mean, they do make it a lot harder for the Open. Like Bethpage Black is hard, right?
Right.
I've never played on Black, but when the Open goes, nobody's shooting under par, basically.
I think the Shinnecock course has to be hard. Like the elevation changes, the freaking. I was wild. Like
I
and
would
some
just-
of the greens are like not even hole placement, just the greens were like. these
So-
weird.
I will take
like-
like a social membership to the Shinnecock Country Club. I don't want a golf
Yeah, I hear
membership.
you.
I'll go and I'll hang
You
out
just
at
wanna go to the
dinner. I'll
pool.
middle. I can middle several dinners.
You could play pickleball and go to the pool.
I didn't see a pool or pickleball courts.
Really?
That's crazy that they don't have pickleball courts.
I,
Has anybody noticed the movie that's coming out?
I saw it in the TV channel. on
Yes,
Discord.
I did. You know what? I didn't watch it. When I see a trailer, I don't like to go all the way through it because I don't want to get spoiled.
Yeah.
So I watched the first half of it, and it's like, oh, must be a new TV show because it was Apple TV, but it's actually a movie that's coming out.
Yes.
So that was my bad.
It's fine.
But
I will say before the best part of the whole golf event though.
Yeah.
Was seeing Rebecca and her son.
oh, I
Ryan.
forgot. That's right.
Oh, you guys ran into each other. I missed that.
Yes, we were texting. We met each other on the second hole. We're like texting, and she sent a picture of where she was. No, the first hole, And I thought she was by the tee box, and I was right by the green because I was waiting. At that point, I was waiting for Scotty and Rory. They were going back to back, so I was like, let's just stay here.
Yeah.
And then I show my nephew Liam the picture, and he's like, is that kid wearing a big hat? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, he's right there. And like Rebecca was like 20 yards away from me, like leaning on the rope. So we hung out for a while. Saw Scotty and Rory together.
Nice.
You know, you mentioned the word tee box, and that reminded me of a story. Many years ago, we were riding the train in our social car, and there was a woman that was... I'm just not going to say she was the sharpest knife in the drawer.
Swipe right, Jen?
No, this woman doesn't ride anymore. She, just not smart. But nonetheless, maybe there was a little something to this. We're talking about golfing, me and a friend of mine, and we were just talking about our golf this weekend, and we referenced I was on the tee box. And she looked over, and she got into the conversation. She's like, Dennis, are you that short that you really need to stand on a box to tee off? And she said it so honestly, too. It was very interesting.
Or she's the funniest person I know and has the driest delivery. Like, that's great.
It's a valid question.
Yeah, those listeners from that time frame, they'll remember the story.
I like her.
Were you really on a tee box?
I did enjoy all my train riding and drinking on trains. But, dude, just to sum it up. So we did the train out to Montauk on Friday, right? 3.5 hours. Then we took the train... 50-minute train ride to the course. When we left, I found it so hard to believe that there were no trains going east. The last train that went east was at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you came from the Hamptons, you had to leave by then or take an Uber. Right? Like if you took the train in the morning.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't believe this. Because I was like, I can journey home. Like it was now like 8 o'clock at night. Like we didn't stay till the end, but I'm like, we got to go. We sat in 15 grandstand. We asked the grandstand. There was nobody in it. We went up to 15 and we watched like until Wyndham Clark came. Like we watched the last few groups and then we left. So I went to the police. I was like, are there any eastbound trains or buses or anything? No. I'm like, I went to the MTA people. They're like, nope. I'm like, what the hell? And again, because great, you have a train that goes there. It's single track territory, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm like, all right, Liam, we're going back to Floral Park, and which was for the better anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm like, here we go, and we took it. We ended up going to Babylon, transferring, and going to Lynbrook, and Nancy picked us up there at 11:30, which worked out. But
that's still a long day. Wow.
I was at the course for over 12 hours.
Yeah, it's a lot. You're walking, you're in the sun,
Covered
you're
in
drinking.
Dirt. Covered in dirt.
Oh, you said the dust...
Oh.
Dust was bad, huh?
My eye, at one point, I sneezed for like 2 minutes straight, and my eye was just like oozing liquid.
Ugh.
Rebecca had to stop at a saline station or something first day.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Went through the sunglasses? Did you have
Yeah,
sunglasses?
it was going like behind the sunglasses.
Wow.
I got free sunglasses from Ally Bank at the thing. But I felt bad for the workers. They were all wearing like the ice things.
Oh, the ice bandanas.
And I was like, "You guys all right?" The guys are like, "I've been here 4 days. I can't breathe." I'm like, oh my god.
Damn.
I did make a friend, as I often do. Made a few friends. But we were leaving, and Amex also had stations where you could borrow a phone charger and take it with you, a portable phone charger from Amex.
Nice.
Borrow it, and then you just give it back?
You had to tap your Amex card, and you wouldn't be charged if it got returned.
Oh.
So we got a few of those, and then we're leaving, and like we're shot, and I'm like, oh, we got to return these goddamn chargers. I'm like, I wonder if we can bring them anywhere. Where we got them was all the way on the other side of the course, and this female state trooper was standing there with a German Shepherd, and I don't know, like we were debating. I'm like, oh, how are you? I'm like, can I pet your dog? And she's like, sure. So I'm chatting with her, petting the dog, and then she heard us talking. She's like, I could take them for you. I'll bring them back. Where was it? And I'm like, really?
It's amazing. I've never had an interaction with a state trooper like that.
She was from Syracuse, and her name was Trooper Black. And I'm like, I'll remember your name. If there's ever somebody I could mention you to, I will.
Yeah, that'll go over. I don't think they really care about that stuff. So that's just amazing. I've never cracked the personality of a state trooper.
I did. And I'm, you know me. And
that's amazing. I mean, it's testament to your personality.
Yeah, after 12 hours of drinking Corona Premiers.
What was a German Shepherd? Did it like being pet?
Loved
Because
it.
I would think that
Big
yeah.
fan of me. Happy dog. And then it was funny. By the time we got to the train, I got like a notification from Amex of like wiping that
Phone's
charge
been
off.
returned.
Like, she did it. Yes.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Trooper Black. Thank you, Trooper Black.
She's the best.
Oh, and then the funny that I remember this one the next morning. We're going, we pick up their merchandise, and now like everybody's starting to funnel out, and there's definitely like this exclusive parking area where the players had come out, and now like golf carts are just zipping back to this parking lot with people loaded on them. And one's going by us slowly, and in the rear-facing, like, second or third seat is just an old woman by herself. So I guess I started talking to her. And I'm like, hey, you got an empty seat there. Should I get in? Like, she had an empty seat. She's like, yeah. I jump in next to her. And we take off. And my nephews are like, what the? They took a picture of me. I don't know if I posted it.
I don't think I saw
ended
that
up,
one.
like, a half a mile away, like, surrounded by Lexuses and all these fancy cars. And I'm like, I get off. She's like, I'm like, all right, I'll see ya. And I just start trekking out. And eventually the guy catches up to me with the golf cart. He's like, dude, he's like, you can't freaking do that, man. He's like, I have to sign like who I have on this card and where they go.
What?
And I'm like, all right, man, I'm really sorry. I was like, the next morning, I'm like, I could have been cuffed.
That's weird. When I went to the last Beth Page that we went to, the group I was with was friends with O'Rourke Cadillac guy.
Sure.
And he was there. They had Cadillac at a big tent, and they were talking to him. So he offered to drive us home instead of taking the train to the bus to the train, and then the train home. So he drove us home to Smithtown. But to get there, we got on the cart with him. Like we were like standing there, like barely hanging on, completely full, going to the special parking lot at Beth Page.
See, well done.
Yeah.
So it was a good time. Do I ever need to do it again? Probably not, but it was cool.
Beth Page you might enjoy just because it's closer.
I'm reeling over this experience that you had with the Trooper. I've never had an experience like that.
Yeah. But one of my best friends from college is a trooper, so maybe I understand.
You're
how
on
they
the inner
operate.
circle. You can understand the inner workings of a trooper mind.
He can talk the talk.
Yeah, Trooper Black.
Did I ever talk
Excellent.
about the time that I tried to defend a speeding ticket from a trooper?
No.
Nope.
Went to court. I was on the Long Island Expressway, got pulled over. I was on my way to work as an accountant. Very indignant. I didn't feel that I was speeding.
Okay.
He felt that I was, gave me the ticket. So I pled not guilty, showed up to court, and at the time I thought I was like Tom Cruise. So, the judge asks him to testify, and then they ask you to testify, then they go back to him, and he pretty much has a canned speech. He says the same thing for every single person, and I was like the third person to go, and it's just like a play on their part. He says his speech, I was trained, I witnessed this is what you did, I issued the ticket, and the judge just is like, guilty, guilty. So then he gets to me, and I'm like, I challenge your recollection of the incident. And he's like, I remember it perfectly. I'm like, if you remember, I was unable to pull away right away. There was debris on the parkway that we had to get out of the way of the car. He's like, yes, I remember that. Yes, I remember that. I'm like, if you remember, what color was my vehicle? And he's like, I was like, do not look at the ticket. Look at me if you remember. And, it was a you can't handle the truth moment. He's like, it was blue. I'm like, it was black. I had a black vehicle. You clearly couldn't remember. And the audience, like, there's everybody waiting for a ticket. They were all like, yes, he didn't remember. And then the judge is like, guilty. Next.
Guilty?
I lost a day's pay. I had to pay the ticket, and I was embarrassed.
Worth it for the story. Just in
Maybe
case.
maybe the
You had to go
millions could
upstate
get
for that, though?
What's up?
Did you have to go upstate for that?
No, it was Long Island.
Okay.
In case
Yeah.
anyone was...
What is that? I
I
can't...
thought I was lying, and nobody thinks that I lie on the show. That's not my job. And they also know I don't prepare. So literally during that story, I just Googled New York State Trooper Black, and I found this article.
Oh.
March is Women's History Month, and there's no better time to highlight the continuous push to get more women wearing law enforcement badges. Look who we have here. Trooper Black.
Officer
With the
My
state police
friend's
exam on
daughter
women. She's never looked
My
back.
friends, speaking of another woman that's going to become a state trooper, maybe I'll be on the inner circle.
Look at
One of my
this.
very good friend's daughter
Look at
was
this.
just admitted, and she's in the state trooper training right
There
now.
you go. Well, I have a mentor for her. Look at this. Trooper Kylie Black. And there she is with the dog.
Aw.
Huh.
How about that? That was an easy Google search.
Maybe I'll
right?
I'll try and hook them up with each other. I'll be like, if you ever see a Trooper Black, check her out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is amazing. I think I'm going to reach out to somebody. Love it. Wait, this
Excellent.
can't be true.
Do you think that your daughters might want to go on that path?
No. No.
They want to build bridges.
They want to get a stamp.
Yep, that's all they want. It's just a stamp.
How funny is that I found her so easily? Love it. I
It's
said to her,
amazing.
I go, I'm not going to forget your name. She's just standing by
I
herself
see
with a
you.
dog, like under a grandstand.
I see you.
I see you. And if I got arrested on that golf cart, I would have been like, but I know Trooper Black. Call her now.
They would. Oh, you know Black? Come on, you're good.
Yeah. So, needless to say,
This was after the Black
It was pretty tired.
Black run-in.
Excuse me?
The ride was after the Black run-in.
Yes. The Black Run-In sounds like a scary adventure. And
It
then
does.
You did buy me
It does.
a black shinny cock hat. How about that?
Nice.
Pretty sweet.
I love cock.
I do. I love it.
For those listening, that's what his
So
hat
Father's
says.
Day was pretty low key. Reagan and I drove to my dad's bait shop, saw him for like 15 minutes. And then we had Nancy's family over, a little barbecue, and that was it. What'd you do, Gar? We heard the Bosco
Beautiful.
story.
Yeah. Let's see. Saturday, the Brack and I decided to go out to North Fork. Beautiful day, so we went to a little restaurant in, I think it was Mattituck, on Love Lane, the Love Lane Kitchen.
Lover's Lane.
Wonderful. How'd
Love-
you find that? Was it on Channel 12 News? The East End?
I love that show.
It had been, yes. I knew of the place, and then I didn't have the car fully charged, so we went down to charge down by Chick-fil-A over here.
Yep. Did you
And I
stop
said,
in
while
and
we're
get a
charging-
Guinness?
Let's look for some places to go to when we get out there for lunch.
So you didn't go to the bar and get a Guinness?
Is there there's a bar by the Chick-fil-A?
Yes.
Is
Yes,
there?
that's where I was always. That's
Oh,
where I
okay.
would charge.
No. I sat there in the car with Christine, and we planned out that first lunch.
Okay.
So we went out there. What a fantastic little whole restaurant on a very small street. The lobster roll was amazing.
Oh, I saw the picture of that. It did look
So
amazing.
we got lobster roll and we got fish and chips, so we were able to eat both.
50-50.
Really good. And the girls like they come with garlic fries. Is that okay? We're like, yes, garlic fries.
Extra garlic, please.
Yes, please. It's just the two of us, so that was really nice. And then I think they were having the Strawberry Festival, which we looked up, but it's like a carnival. They have like rides, and I'm like, nah, let's
That is
just go to the
so
brewery.
Not a Gar thing to do.
So we tried to find a brewery that we had not been to,
Better.
so we can continue to do different ones. We found a nice one. I think it was Long Island Farm Brewery or LIFBM or something.
Love an acronym.
But they had a band out back. Christine tried like 3 or 4 beers before she picked one. She was a little confused, but got a nice
After drinking the
hazies.
beer or before drinking the beer?
Before.
Oh.
Yeah. The live band, sat down there. As Mike had said, the day was beautiful. There wasn't a couple of big puffy clouds blowing by. The
Puppies.
breeze was kicking. It was beautiful. We did that, and then of course we hit Briarmere on the way back and got some pie.
What kind of pie? What's in season?
Well, we did a blueberry. They were we went there very late. We were probably there about 5-ish. I think they closed at 6, and I never really realized, but they actually will go. They have the list of pies available, and they live update it. Like they go out with the black magic marker and start crossing stuff off. So we would have done probably like blueberry crumb, but all the crumbs were gone. So there was no apple crumb,
You went
blueberry
the other
crumb.
day, you got what nobody wanted.
We got a blueberry, which I
Which
love
is still
anyway.
amazing. Listen, the worst Briarmere pie is amazing.
You buy
Yeah.
a whole pie. Is it gone? Has it been eaten?
It's probably halfway. That's from Saturday.
Yeah.
Um,
feel like they get
I've
nobody eats
I've
that.
had it. I've had pie 2 nights. Christine's probably had it 2 or 3 nights. I think Maria's had a slice or 2. We bought ice cream on the way back. Some vanilla ice cream.
If they sold the pie by the slice, would you have just bought 2 slices, or would you have still bought a whole pie?
You know what? If they sold it by the slice, I probably would have gotten different types, as opposed to just a blueberry. So maybe a 2 or 3 slicer.
This is what I think they should do.
Yeah.
You know, they used to do that at Fresh Market. They would sell a half a pie.
They do at Ivorone, which they opened in Garden City recently. We love to go to. They sell slices of cake instead of the whole. They still have the whole bakery cakes, but who the hell wants to buy a whole cake?
Nobody. You don't want a whole cake.
Slice of cake, maybe.
Totally get a slice.
I like that
So
idea.
less guilty.
I guess their raspberry cream is really good. I'm not a cream pie guy. I don't
their
like
cream
the
pies
texture.
are the best. I
but-
love their cream pies.
You like
I
the
don't.
dock?
I don't really like cream. So she said it's Father's Day, so you get what you want.
Oh, baby. That's what I'm talking
So I got blueberry.
Hey, now. You know it
And-
passes the time while you're charging the Tesla. Siri,
then,
tint the windows.
Sunday morning, we got up early. We went down to Fire Island for Robert Moses, Field 5, and we walked over to Kismet and Saltaire. Grabbed some food over there. We sat on the beach. You don't know? So Fire Island, you can get to the Fire Island. You can only get to by ferry, by parking at Field 5 and walking over.
Oh, it's a great day.
How's it an island then?
Well, you drive.
Well, you
What
went
do you
over
mean?
a bridge to get to Robert Moses.
Yeah.
The Robert Moses Field 5 is actually on Fire Island.
Yes.
Correct. The same body of land.
Yep.
That makes
And they also have the rickshaws. Did you take a rickshaw back?
No, we walked. We walked there. We brought, we wore our sneakers.
Any ticks?
We walked there. We walked up and down some of the blocks. I love Fire Island. It's so nice
it's
down
amazing.
there. Grabbed some food, some drinks. We went down to the beach. We sat on the beach for maybe a half hour.
The post you made makes sense. You sent a picture of a sign and you wrote Kismet, and I thought you meant it was like good luck. I didn't know what the hell you were talking about.
Oh yeah, Kismet Beach. So it's the narrow streets because it's only bicycles, and everybody had flags up. Kismet was nice. Saltaire is really nice as well, but not like Kismet had the flags and shit
So
like
I
that.
am
So that's why I took
learning
the
to
flags.
navigate Fire Island with my boat.
Oh,
I
You're
went
navigating around Fire Island with your boat.
to it, and then I land on it.
You land on it.
where do you usually go though?
So usually I don't have it. Usually I only did it twice. So one time I successfully docked at Flynn's, and that was a little bit of an experience. They have dock masters that come on and help you tie up, and I really should have used them to help me leave instead of trying to do it myself. It was fine. It's just me. If it was me and Matthew, it would have been better. Colleen, she wants to help, but I'm not good enough at it to be able to tell her what to do.
She just sits there and tells you what
She's
to
like,
do.
what should I do? What should I do? I'm like, I don't know what to do. Just sit tight. Let me figure it out. And when I left, I actually had to abandon one of the dock lines because it was wrapped around a pylon and it was so high I couldn't really reach it. And if I tried to extend to reach it, then the boat floated into the other.
How'd that happen?
Well, the pylon is 10 feet high.
Yeah,
and the
the
dock
tide-
masters, they use a lasso effect.
Oh, they did it.
They lassoed it and tied it onto the boat. So then when I was leaving, I couldn't unlasso it.
Where were they?
I should have waited for him. I thought I could do it myself.
There you go.
I was cheap. I didn't want to tip again.
Yeah.
I didn't want
I
to
get it.
wait.
I get it.
Yep.
I get
Yep.
it.
Kind of like, when you go to a hotel, you don't need the guy to take your luggage up. Just do it myself. I don't
Oh
want to tip.
God, no!
got this.
I hate seeing that guy come around the corner.
So I successfully did Flynn's, and I scoped out how to go to Sailor's Haven. And I also did Kismet once before. Very similar. Kismet is better because you dock in a protected area.
Yeah.
Flynn's, you're docking, so my boat was kind of all over. But that's what made it so hard.
Yeah.
I wasn't, nice and nice. It was
Yeah.
How's the
Yeah.
new slip going?
It's amazing, and I love it. I'm like a millionaire.
Yeah.
So I've
By
already
yourself,
I
the
have
fatherless millionaire. Congratulations.
Like Daddy Warbucks. Maybe you can get an orphan Annie.
I'll adopt a kid. Yeah, sure.
Maybe you should.
Yeah.
And the Sumu's got chickens. Maybe you can get a chicken.
Another project.
Did you see that? Did you see Liz has a chicken?
I saw the egg. I didn't see the chicken itself. I'd be interested in seeing the chicken.
She put the chickens on the Instagram.
She has, yeah, we've seen the chicken, or
On
maybe
Instagram.
did I see it on Instagram? Maybe
I did.
was it? I've seen the chickens. Maybe it was
I'm
on
not.
social.
I try to stay away from Instagram. I don't like.
I don't
some
remember
of the things that
that's
I see.
where it was.
Yeah. I wonder why.
So
I was told. I was told that my Instagram star is going to be coming home July 1st.
Now there's something to look forward to.
excellent.
Maybe.
Maybe you guys can go down to Kismet.
Oh, for sure. I'll have a new partner in crime.
That's
Yeah.
Ryan's 20th birthday is July 1st. How about that?
Oh, happy birthday, Ryan.
Happy birthday, Ryan.
That's a big one. Terrifying.
Yeah.
Hey, is this no? Whoa. When is that? Wednesday?
Next Wednesday. The weather is supposed to be amazing.
Oh,
I
next
have already
Thursday.
blocked out my calendar next Wednesday.
Excellent.
It is Wednesday. Yeah.
4th of July weekend coming
All
up.
right. Guess we're not recording on Wednesday. I like it.
Oh, we gotta we'll figure that out later.
Excuse
But
me.
I do want to mention too on the walk back, we walked back on the shore, and of course, Mike doesn't know this, but Den Bob I'm sure does. Just past Field 5, between Kismet, actually between the lighthouse and Field 5, is the naked beaches.
Oh, I love a naked
Oh,
beach.
I've always taken the road. I never walked along the beach to come
Oh, you
back.
should walk on the beach. I mean, very interesting.
Are they the people that you want to be naked, or is it mostly people you don't want to
It's
be?
a lot of it's really at this point it's a lot of really old people. I love the really old guy with the big belly that stands up facing the water and decides he needs to get the sand off of his thing and just stands there openly smacking it to get the sand off.
So you walked along the shoreline of the naked beach, fully clothed.
Yes, a lot of people do. I mean, we've walked. Usually, when we go to Field 5, we walk to the lighthouse and back, and you
Do you
walk by
look?
the naked people.
Did you look, or was it like peripheral vision?
No, I
taking it
look.
in?
I tell Christine to stand on the side so that I can look at her and then still look beyond to see the naked people. Mm-hmm. She gets she's very.
You see, I'm looking at the map. I never
Very much
realized
against it.
that Fire Island.
Against you looking, or against them being naked?
Against them being naked. And like she said, she's, and as you mentioned, most of these people really shouldn't be naked, probably.
I mean, I would imagine it can't. I mean, you got to really be careful with the sunscreen, right? I mean, you can't leave anything out.
Well, I mean, it's like they're back. If they're out there all the time with it, it's probably always getting sun, so.
I can't be always getting sun. We live in New York. You got to be careful with that. That just can't be healthy.
So Mike's learning the geography now. So you got Fire Island, right? And then we take the bridge up, which
I
gets
know,
to
it's kinda
Captree.
bullshit. It's kinda
And then
bullshit.
Captree is the same island that goes to Jones.
I'm less
Oak
intrigued.
Beach Island and all
Less
that. Yeah.
impressed by Fire
Oak
Island now,
Beach.
because you can also get there from Smith Point Park.
Well, you can't drive past Field 5 in the lighthouse.
know, I know,
there's
I know.
no roads.
I get that
I mean, they have dirt roads for the
But I mean,
emergency
like, if we
services
wanted
and
to,
stuff.
We could pave some roads and. Fire
There were
Island.
actually I don't know if you ever noticed this, Dan Bob, but there's actually cars in driveways and stuff in Kismet and Solitaire. Like, I guess you can get a special permit that maybe you could take your car at certain hours of the day for delivering or things like that. But there was cars there.
It's kind of weak.
I like. I've never vacationed there. A house is usually like $5,000 for the week.
Yeah. Yeah, Christina was saying maybe we should do that with the kids, like get them and their girlfriends to go down there for a week or whatever.
You might
A
have
lot
to
of
start-
planning, a lot of work.
The problem with Fire Island vacation is if the weather's shitty, there's nothing to do.
Oh, there's booze. That's when you.
Yeah,
you
but
go to
then
the
you're
bar.
trapped, and the kids have to pay attention to you. You can
Yeah.
tell stories, play games.
So you like
You
this
should book
part,
a
huh?
week.
I
for
would
next-
pray for rain. Let's.
Yeah, you should book a week for next summer. Google the most, just look up all
the rainiest
weather,
week of the year.
weather for the last 60 years in Fire Island, and book it and invite Matthew and everybody
Come on,
right
we
now.
all feel that way. Who didn't love? What father didn't love lockdown?
I did.
I loved it.
Take me
You would
back.
love the rainy Fire Island as well.
Take me. I love when Montauk rains. I love it. It's great.
I mean, if it's a full week of it, though,
Does
that
that,
kind
ever
of
really
sucks.
happen? A full week of rain? You get a
Hey,
couple.
you
of
never know.
Cool. We
You
live in
never know.
England.
England is melting, apparently, right? In France or whatever,
Yeah.
people are moaning and groaning about
The weather
being
machine
hot there.
has been pointed in their direction.
Nayeli's been busy. Nick's girlfriend. She's sending all the hot weather there.
Her and Oprah.
We've had a decent summer, I must say. I mean, it's been a little dry. I was happy for that rain that we got the last couple
Summer.
days.
It's been summer for 3 days.
But,
It's rained the whole goddamn time
really?
since the 21st. Yeah.
Oh, this week we had rain. But
Summer.
other than that, it hadn't rained for a
Summer
while.
started.
I got,
No, but the weather hasn't been. It's been windy. It hasn't been ideal.
Summer
the wind
started-
is fine.
The summer just started, June 21st.
But spring was not. I did not feel that spring was up
now
to
you're
my
talking-
expectations.
Now you're talking spring.
Summer, yeah, it's been raining the whole time. Today
Yeah,
is
I mean,
gorgeous.
Gary-
I consider summer when Memorial Day comes.
No, it's still spring.
Unfortunately, I had all meetings all day today. Otherwise, I would have jet out of here as well.
Go play some golf.
I think I would have gone on the boat. I
We,
played golf on Friday, Juneteenth celebration.
Well done.
It was excellent. We played Willow Creek. Ever play that? It was
Yep.
hard.
We
A lot of
allowed
sand, a lot of water.
Ryan's in Montauk with her housemates from college since Monday,
Wow.
using the property. It's rained. Today's the first. I think yesterday she said they were
By the
breaks.
afternoon, it cleared up, right? Yesterday.
Yeah, but today I think they're on the beach all day, which is going to come home tomorrow. But her friends drove down from Buffalo and Rochester
Oh, wow. That's
wow.
an amazing vacation.
all the way to Montauk.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
That's a
That's a
magical
long
place.
ride.
I love it there.
Yeah.
That is the tip to tip of the New York State.
Tippity tip tip.
I
Buffalo
love
to
I
Montauk.
love to
Yep.
stand on the beach at like Moses or whatever, one of those South Shore beaches, and
Mm-hmm.
I open up Google Maps, and I'll scroll out, and I'll be like, the next piece of land is Haiti, because we're so far south, and there's nothing between us if you look due south. I find it to be relaxing.
I do that a lot. I did that in the Philippines when I was standing on a beach. Be like, "What's that way?" Okay, Vietnam. What's that way? Nothing.
That's cool.
It is cool.
Well-
See yourself like as a speck, right?
When I went to China, we didn't have smartphones, so I couldn't do that.
Man, you were there in the Ming Dynasty, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So cool. I might be lining up a work trip. I just got invited. I got to see if I can swing it to Indianapolis in the middle of July.
Oh,
Go to Pat McAfee's studio.
What sort of mischief I can get into on that one. 3 client meetings in 2 days. Never been.
Sounds like a plan.
It's time.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And you got graduation this weekend, right?
Stress.
Oh no, what's the matter?
Not just who wants to have this party. I got
Oh, the party part.
I got it. You can see behind me. There's a $1,000 tent behind me in the backyard.
No, I can't see
They
it.
put that up yesterday. Dropped off the tables and the chairs. Left them laying all over the lawn. I had to pick them all up. Like, hey,
Is the party the same day as graduation?
no. So Saturday afternoon is the graduation at Hofstra.
Right.
Hofstra.
Yep.
Let's go,
Yep.
Flying Dutchman. And I think we're gonna go to dinner because there's 3 cousins that are graduating together. Riley, my nephew Charlie, and Nancy's cousin's son James. So I think we're
is
all-
Charlie the one that went with you? No, he didn't go
No,
with you.
Charlie's
too.
the soccer sensation. We're gonna go to dinner afterwards, and my dad's gonna come.
Cool.
So, and then Sunday is the Rager in the backyard.
Nice.
Is it going to be a 2-wave party, one for the family, and then the kids come later?
Yeah, you know the concept.
Yeah, yeah.
So 2
What kind of
o'clock,
food? What did you do for food?
Fully catered from Ivorone. Second mention of them,
Yep.
which is I don't think you guys have that out there, but I guess
No.
it's kind of like an Uncle Giuseppe's maybe kind of place, but they do.
Yep.
We love the food. So Nancy ordered all that.
Did you get
and
waitresses?
then We got
Or
2
waiters?
2 waitresses,
2.
like we did last time.
Keg?
Basically just redoing the party we had 2 years ago. Food's
Nice.
different. Food's different.
Keg?
Riley's begging me to get a keg, which
Oh.
I didn't do for Ryan, so I think I will. I don't
Really?
like drinking.
Ben Bob does not approve of this.
I don't know what I approve
The
anymore. I'm
backyard
not even
of
a father.
sin.
I can't say.
The backyard of sin. I love it.
Now, funny enough, I was looking up alcohol rules in different states because I was talking to this guy Matt who lives in Montana who works for me. So did you know, and this is good preparation for Sunday, that every state was forced, Gary will love this, by the federal government. They came up with a law, a federal law, that nobody under the age of 21 can purchase alcohol. That's a federal law, and the states were forced to sign it into law on the state level. Or
Right.
The federal government would have cut federal highway funding.
Yes.
Right. So then now every state can have their own exceptions or exemptions from those laws. Some do, some don't. They relate to family, they relate to private property, they relate to religious laws, things like that.
But regardless, the purchase of alcohol
21.
under 21 is illegal.
Correct. So I just figured let me check, since this might or may not be going on here on Sunday. So in New York State, we do have the primary family exemption, which I didn't know. Allows parents and legal guardians to legally provide alcohol to their own underage children, provided the consumption occurs in a private residence or as part of a religious service.
Okay, so let's bend that rule now. Anybody whose parent is also at this party may drink freely.
Correct.
Anybody whose parent even shows up, if they drop them off, because it doesn't say they have to be in the presence.
Good point.
So all they need to do is show up at the party, drop them off.
They could give it to them. Here you go.
Here you go.
It says provide.
And
So-
there's no rules about the consumption of.
I'm feeling a little better.
I think you're off the hook.
Yeah, fine.
I'd defend
we had
you.
the basement of sin was doing fine.
If
Nobody
I was the
complained.
fake lawyer for you, I'd take the case and defend you.
It says it's entirely illegal for an adult, including a parent, to serve alcohol to other people's underage children, even at a supervised family party or in their own home. But this is funny. Parents cannot utilize the family exemption to purchase alcohol for their underage children at licensed establishments. Right? You can't do it at a bar. Nah, I think I'm okay.
So, and remember, I think we did this on the show, right? Remember Columbus, you can actually go to a bar. It's legal to buy your kid a drink.
Correct. That's what I was just reading. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll keep this handy. Keep it
In
handy.
case the authorities question you, you will be able to refer to it.
Now, if I recall, with Ryan's party, we are doing this on a Sunday. So people may have other obligations. Even some of these kids will have jobs on Monday. I do recall at one point just being like, I'm going to bed, Nancy. This is you. I'm not dealing with this shit. So at some point,
This party's hers, huh?
I didn't take off.
Well,
on
I mean,
Monday.
obviously, you do just have to make sure that nobody leaves.
Of course. Of course.
Yes,
I'll-
at the bare minimum.
The old Keymaster, like in, was that say anything? The Keymaster?
That'd be Ghostbusters.
No, the Keymaster. John Cusack was the Keymaster.
okay.
He collected everybody's keys and wouldn't let anybody drive home
Right.
without.
It was also in Ghostbusters too. Right?
It was in Ghostbusters, yeah. Yeah, but
Anywho,
referring
wish
to
me
the
luck.
alcohol one.
I'll report back.
Yes, good luck. Congratulations, Riley.
Congratulations.
Cortland, here we come. Next stop.
Word.
Yeah, so have a great graduation. Enjoy the weekend. Hopefully the weather holds out. Oh, you know, I'm going to be home alone this weekend.
Okay.
Christine and Maria are flying to Florida to visit Christine's sister, and Nick is going to see Nayeli.
Damn.
Enjoy it. You know, I think I'm free on Friday.
Well, Friday's
Nope.
not the weekend.
Yeah, that's not the weekend. They're leaving Saturday.
Well, okay, I'm just saying I'm going to be free on Friday if there was an overlap.
No overlap.
All right.
You're free all the time now,
Why
apparently.
don't you guys get together this weekend and you can let Dennis call you Matt the whole time?
That sounds like a great idea.
All
All right.
boys. I think
Until
that's
next time, be garific.
You're out.
Have a great day.
Later, boys.
Hey.
Out.
I pledge allegiance to the family of the United Garcast of the Discord, and to the Montana commune that we will all meet up at when humanity finally craps the bed. One Gar Nation, under God, or thoughts, with a vow to be excellent to one another, and to always follow that one simple rule: don't be a dick. Gar pluribus unum.